Hey there, I'm John with Board Game Geek, and today we have Johnny O'Neill here from Brotherwise Games.
Hi.
So it looks like you're showing us Night of the Ninja.
All right, Night of the Ninja is from one of my absolute favorite designers, Justin Gary. So this is the guy who designed Ascension, Shards of Infinity, Dungeon Draft, a ton of awesome games. And he's brought his talent for really competitive, fine-tuned gameplay to a totally new category for him, social deduction.
Oh, okay.
So this is a super fast, we call it ninja fast social deduction game, because you can learn this game in 5 minutes, and then you can play an entire round of it, an entire game of it, in 15 to 20 minutes. The way it works is you start out with a card that tells you which clan you're in. So you have 2 teams, basically, and your goal is to ensure that the leader of your team survives. So the highest ranking, the number 1 guy in your team is alive at the end of the game.
Okay.
Or failing that, number 2, from then on down. If you're the number 1, you want to keep yourself alive. If you're 3 or 4, you're pretty expendable and can play accordingly. The next thing that happens is you actually get a hand of 3 cards. You then draft one of those cards, pass it, draft another card, and now those are your 2 ninja cards for the game. Those 2 cards could do things like, the Spy and the Fortune Teller, which gather information, help you figure out who everybody is. Or they could just kill people, like the Blind Assassin or the Shinobi, which will take somebody down. They could be tricksters, which sort of shake things up, do stuff like reveal somebody's allegiance or swap people's allegiances without them knowing. Mm-hmm. And then there's a couple of reacts, like the Mirror Monk, which reflects a kill, or the Martyr, which says, "You killed me? Good, I get a point for that." At the end of each round, everybody on the team who had the winning leader is able to take an honor token, which are worth between 2 and 4 points.
Okay.
And the game goes to 10 points. So once you've got 3 or 4 of those, you're probably going to win. But it is, again, kind of hectic, deadly, fun. My favorite social deduction game that I've played, and I think a really strong contender in that whole genre to be the next big hit.
What kind of time frame does this play in?
So this is, each round is 5 minutes long. So,
okay.
So you're literally, you get your house, you draft your 2 cards, and then everybody plays. It plays in the game over the course of a night. So the earlier cards, which have the brighter colors, are kind of sunset, and then through into midnight is how it plays. And what's cool there is it's actually a really clever system. The weaker cards, the things that just gather information, get played first. The tricksters get played in the middle. The killer cards get played in the end, which means, if you're going to go for those look the most powerful, but they also give you the biggest chance of being disrupted, outed, or killed before you get to your turn.
Sure, that makes sense.
And also makes it very clear to new players, like, when you play what.
Okay. And I apologize if you said this before. What's the player count for this one?
The player count for this is 4 to 11.
Oh, okay.
So this can, because it's so quick, it's the kind of thing you can actually play with a big group of people. And there is a 3rd clan card called the Ronin, who, if you have an odd number of players, that person's just out for themselves.
Okay. So I can tell that this is not a production copy of the game.
No, indeed.
So what's the timeline looking for this one?
So this will release at Gen Con, and then hit retail stores as soon after that as we can, probably a week or 2 after.
So it looks like you're aiming for August or so, 2020.
Yeah, absolutely. And this game is designed. There's a little bit of color correction to be done, a couple tweaks to the box, that sort of thing. But otherwise, we're good to go here. This game.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming over, Johnny, to show us Night of the Ninja.
Thanks.